But to Benghazi, I say this. Muammar Gaddafi is trying to be a reformer. Whether you like the things that he's doing or not, he's a Muslim. And all the times that I have gone recently, he has led the prayers. I don't know that you know this, but he took us all to Mali, to Timbuktu, where African Muslim civilization was. There used to be a river that ran through Timbuktu, and the wicked dried the river up so your cars can get stuck in Timbuktu in sand. He brought all of us that visited Libya to Timbuktu, and we lived in the sand, and we ate. I tell you, it was rough. But he promised to put the river back, and that river now is back in Timbuktu. Commercial activity. This is our Gadhafi. This is our brother. This is the man that wants to see the United States of Africa as a reality in the 21st century. This is a man that wants one African army and one African language that all Africa would agree would be the national language of Africa. He wants to unite the tribes into a great nation of African people. And he's encouraging us to produce our own goods and put them on the open market. This is why they must destroy him to keep Africa in a subservient position. You remember when we were in slavery and any of us rebelled, they would make an example of us to the other slaves to put fear in the other slaves that they would be submissive and subservient. They're bombing Libya because Libya is the strongest African nation with the strongest African leader. So if they can make an example of Libya, then the other nations will cow down to Western ideas and thoughts. But I say to Africa, this is your moment in the sun. When you said you would not bring Gaddafi before the International Criminal Court, that he could go anywhere in Africa and you would not arrest him and turn him over to his enemy and your enemy, that's step one. But step two must be that the African Union goes before the UN and say, either you stop the bombing or we stop trade. Either you stop the bombing or we won't give you our raw materials. But Africa, you will suffer. To hell with that. We've been suffering. But if you stand up, Africa, and let Europe know to hell with you and your so-called power, you will find that your unity will put you in the driver's seat. Try what Farrakhan is saying. And watch them back down.